I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Sorry, somebody was asking me in here. Mizu, my bad, bro. I am actually trying to publish this song real quick, but I need this. I may have to resize this shit. All right, everything is ready to go. My bad. Okay, yeah, so everything is ready to go. I'll just have to do that after the stream. We're gonna publish that gospel song as a single and just see what it does. And another weird thing happened this morning. It's something about this gospel music, or I don't know. So my old neighbor moved away 3 years ago. It probably moved like 3 years now, probably a little longer. Um, and I haven't seen him since. You know what I'm saying? We were just neighbors. Really, I don't know. We spoke and chatted when we saw each other, but we never like hung out or anything like that. But the neighbors were cool. They were a quiet husband and wife, and had a daughter, and they were like cool people. And then I don't know if I mentioned it, but a couple weeks ago when I went to the gym, my neighbor, he works at the gym now. It was like, yo, what's good? Pa, 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 pa. And so this morning when I went to the gym, he was at work. He was like, yo, what's good? Good morning, bro. He's like, oh, yo. He said, somehow I came across a song you did called She Prayed for Me. I was like, where? He was like, yeah, on YouTube. I was like, yeah, I was like, I said, believe it or not, that's like one of my most popular songs. He's like, I can see why. And I don't know. I'm happy he told me that, but just that type of music is popular. People like that shit. All right. A little traction. Took long enough, but
Kiki one. What is that? Holy fucking shit. Come here. 2, 1. We good?
no, he's not good.
Come here.
Yo,
Holy fucking shit. Come here.
yo, that's crazy. What is any of this?
Two, come on. We good? Come here, come here. Whoa! Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! Come here, come here, come here. Two, come
Yo.
on.
How nigga? Yo. Yo, how a motherfucker fall on you? How you fall on you like that? Yo, yo, how you fall on you like that, bro? Yeah, that's karma, nigga. That's karma. That's karma. Like that just don't happen. That just don't happen to nobody, man.
Nah, this is rip. I ain't gonna lie.
К чему он готовится, но он точно готов. В общем, смотрите, виртуальные очки от Vision Pro April. Можно сделать всякие разные очки, можно включить себе любую передачу и купить некое устройство, которое использует этот мужчина для своих... Я не знаю, к чему он готовится, но он точно готов. В общем, смотрите, виртуальные очки от...
Bro, the human race is cooked, bro.
Love the song. Send it me some more.
Nah. Yo, if bruh, that shit was on camera. You can't come outside for 30 days. If that happened to me and they caught it on camera, I'm putting myself on punishment. I'm putting myself on punishment for 30 days. Nobody, y'all not gonna see me, man. Y'all go ahead and talk about it, laugh about it, make all the memes and jokes for the whole month. Because I ain't trying to be a part of this shit, man. When I come back, I hope y'all got all that shit out y'all system. And I don't need y'all to bring that shit back up. No more. Everybody seen what happened. That's insane. That is, bro. That's crazy work. Dude, nuts filling your face. Yo. Ain't no way in hell, boy. Ain't no way in hell. You can't even be mad at him. He tripped. He tripped. Fell out the ring. He did a front flip. Yeah. Did a whole front flip. Land nuts first on your chin, nigga. Nuts on your chin. Ass. His whole booty hole is on your neck. Oh boy, yeah, go home. You go home, you go take a shower, and you don't come out the house for the next 30 days, man. Whatever you did in your past life, just know that was your karma coming back. Okay, it's done, it's over. We got that out the way. You gonna be a good person now? Say you're gonna be a good person. Cause you don't want no random acts of embarrassment happening to you on camera. It's different when the motherfucker say, I heard somebody fell on you at the fight. The boxer fell on you at the fight or something like that. What happened? Nah, that ain't even. Nah, that ain't. But it's different when they say, "Man, I saw that video, bro." Like I say, I saw that video, man. Dang, that's a rough one. That's rough. That was explicit. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. Never in my life. All right. Like I said, this is why, like some evenings I haven't been streaming because I need to. Well, I guess I could put the. No, I don't think that'll work either because if I connect the speaker, if I connect the laptop to the speaker while I'm live streaming and try to listen to something else, I don't think that's gonna work. Or I could I don't know. I could connect the other iPad. Let's just get started. We're burning precious minutes here. It's still crazy, old boy at the gym. Hey man, I heard that pray for me song, man. Word? That's what's up, doc. Yeah, I gotta get that other Travis Prince to fucking. Man, take your music down, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. Like now, I can't even answer my text messages or nothing because as soon as I start the time lapse, I gotta go for like 2 hours at least to get just like 20 seconds of time lapse. We probably won't do 2 hours. Like I said, I was already set in here and edited out a photo that I'll use for the cover art for that song. So I did that first. It didn't take a long time. It took about 30 minutes to get it how I wanted it. And then I made sure I download the high quality track from Suno, and I got that saved to my laptop. So I got the track downloaded, I got the image ready, and I copied and emailed myself the lyrics so I can pull those out my email and just paste that in there. Something I don't normally do. I mean, I did it with like the first 2 albums or 3 albums. It takes a long time to put the lyrics in there. And it says you have the option to always go back and do it later if you want to. And especially with some of my like faster, like more up tempo rap songs, I wouldn't mind tossing the lyrics in there so everybody can see exactly what it says. But all the lyrics are on my phone, and getting all of those into DistroKid, that's the damn part right there. Getting all the lyrics off my phone and onto the laptop, and then onto DistroKid. And the way I have to write and format my lyrics for Suno, I use brackets uh, and the way I space it out. But yeah, they tell you when you upload your lyrics, don't have any of that extra stuff in there, like a bracket that says verse or chorus or anything like that. They just want the actual words of the song, and that's it, with no spaces or anything in between it. So yeah, getting the lyrics to the laptop and then editing it, getting them edited to the format that DistroKid wants. I was like, yeah, I'll just do that shit later. Mhm. Yo, what's good, everybody? How are we doing today? What is it, Tuesday? This big Tuesday. On this big Tuesday, never been a Fool's Day. So yeah, everything is ready to throw together for that song. And if I normally, like I say, it takes about a week for Apple Music to get it. I think I think DistroKid may have like some type of deal with Spotify because it gets on Spotify first. I swear, like you can really, I can probably put that shit out and put the release date today, and that shit to be on Spotify in like a couple hours. Spotify, like fuck it, we don't even care what it is. We'll put it up. But the albums before the last set of albums, but the two sets of albums ago, it took Apple like almost a week for the music to come on their platform. And the last time it took no, well, I set the release date for 3 days or 4 days in advance, and it did actually release on that date. So if it's today's Tuesday, what I might do a Friday release for it. Or what would be the best? Drop it as soon as possible and put a release date for tomorrow or Thursday. or wait until Friday. Have you ever loved someone so much you thought you'd die? Myself, I wanna give it to you, oh, 'cause you are my love. Do you ever dream of candy coated raindrops? You're the same like candy rain. Okay, so just like with all the rest of these gummies, I always try to start with those darker areas first. Like I said, this layer is actually doing a lot for the contrast, but the next layer will definitely be that it'll be the layer that really starts making it pop and look more lifelike. Dark to light, dark to light, dark to light. That's what we want to do. Start as dark as you can. Work on your darks, your mids, and then your lights. And pull it forward. Pull it forward. Yeah, okay, that right there. And I'm working with 4 different greens right now. Man. Oh, I touched that. I touched that red spot. About to start tracking paint. Don't be tracking paint all everywhere. Yeah, I gotta say how these gummy candies are made. It's a weird density to the translucency, so you can see kind of see through parts of it, but not really. And when the light hits it at a certain angle, it can get really dark or really shiny, and then it is just translucent enough where the shadow captures some of the color as well as it passes through. So this shadow right here, I'm gonna have to add a little bit of green to the end, and there are a lot of shadows are casting red, but I really wanted to get that fabric, get the folds and all that in there, and get that down first before I try to add those the colors to the shadows. So the next time around with that, when we go to detail that fabric again, we'll definitely have to work our way through that in a couple of areas actually. Like I said, I'm really noticing it in this gummy here. It's casting that really light greenish yellow shadow right below it, which is pretty cool. And that's how the shadows will tell you um, the quality of an object sometimes. Somebody said they read a story about a world where there were no shadows or something happened and people stopped having shadows except one person. What would that mean? Like if your physical body couldn't cast a shadow. So many different colors. Wendy, hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh, damn, Omizu. I forgot why I got you here, bro. If you want, if you would like, um, I want to send you some art, bro. You already got my email. If you want to send me your address, I'll send you a little gift, a little gifty gift. Try to get some artwork in the hands of all my best supporters. there's only a handful of you guys, so I would definitely like to show my appreciation for the situation. I'm trying to get some stuff in the mail in the next couple weeks. I was telling the music earlier too, like somebody I know randomly found She Prays for Me on YouTube and listened to it and said they liked it. I was like, that's what's up, man. It's a good song, man. Bro, I thought listen to one of your songs on YouTube. It was like she's praying or she prayed for me or something. I was like, yeah. Man, that's a good song, man. I wanted to say I know it. I almost said, yeah, I know. But what I said was, oh, thanks. I'm happy you like it. Yeah, I'm gonna drop that one as a single. I got the artwork ready. I already got the song downloaded. I just gotta put everything together on DistroKid and pick a date. I may do it for Friday. Hmm. And he's not a rogue chicken no more. If he's been there for 2 weeks, that that motherfucker got a home now. He said, that chick's I live here. She said about 2 weeks ago. Nah, that's his new address now. She said, okay, yeah, some cats every once in a while, but not a goddamn chicken. Hey, when life gives you chickens, Make some barbecue. Soon as I seen a chicken running around my yard, I'm pulling out the charcoals. Get my lighter. I'm about to heat this grill up. Man, hell, I got a free meal. Just walk around the yard. Come here. Free food. That shit always happens. I just wish food just was randomly showing up in my yard every day. Every time my boss show me her goats. Like, damn, the little goats look delicious. No, Travis, my goats aren't for eating. Any goat, you can eat any goat, man. Just because you don't want me to eat your goats, that don't mean they not edible. Hmm? You want to be out there playing around with these motherfuckers and let them jump through hoops and shit. I'm trying to marinate this bitch. Mm-hmm. A little bit of lime, some rosemary. I'm about to marinate this goat. Where you at? Almost at an hour. I ain't gonna lie, I'm flipping hungry. And I had an okay sized breakfast, but I had a pretty decent lunch. Had a pretty decent lunch. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel as hungry as I am now. Might be the munchies. Might be the munchies. No one got no snacks up here at all. Disrespect. The total lack of empathy, nigga. You ain't got no snacks in here? None? From when you get the munchies? Wow. How you even operate like that? Hmm? How you function on an empty stomach with no munchies? Bum, 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 ba-da. Do, do, do. I don't know. Is that something? I don't know. It might be something. Uh-oh. Welcome to the trap house. All right, gang, what's good? She said, "Nah, that ain't the one." Take it back to the drawing board, buddy. I can see the writing on the wall. Oh, I can see the writing on the wall. No surprising, no denying. I can see the writing on the walls. No surprising, no denying. Oh, ba-da-da. Girl, I turn anything to a song. The more you fuck around, the more you find out. I can see the writings on the wall. It's hypnotizing. There's no denying. I can see the writing on the wall. What was the other part? Chasing shadows down the hall. That's the song. Oh, chasing. Yeah. So what we singing? Chasing shadows down the hall. Look, man. Chasing shadows down the hall. I can see the writing on the wall. Man, look. This song is writing itself. I ain't even got to try. I ain't even trying. I'm just humming and beatboxing. I can see the writing on the wall. He said, don't let T become a one-hit wonder. Yo, that gospel song gonna put me on the charts, and then they're gonna be like, "What happened to that dude who wrote that one song?" Like, you know that dude was, he just did that as a joke, right? I don't give a damn. One hit wonder, hey, it's all about how you manage that money. Cause I've been poor my whole life. Let me get a big check one time. That's all I need, man. Give me $1 million one time. I'm done. I'm out the hood. I promise you. Donald Trump did it. Donald Trump said, "My dad only gave me $1 million. Only. That's all I need too. I only need $1 million. That's all I need. Just get one hit wonder. I be that, bro. Hey, bro. I'm telling you, man. That's all we need, bro. Is one hit. I ain't trying to be Drake. I ain't trying to be Uncle Snoop. I don't. I don't need none of that shit, man. I just need not to worry about bills. That's all. Let me not worry about bills. I guess it's a trip down to the mall. Yo. This ain't blaming on the fake Travis. That ain't even me. That's my alter ego. And that dude made out of cardboard anyway. I can see the writings on the wall. I don't think I washed this brush out yesterday. Oh well. I gotta add some little brushes now because I did that paint and sip. And I brought like a new set of brushes for everybody for like 30 people. So I got hella fucking the little cheap throwaway brushes. They work good for about 2 days. They're good for about 2 days of painting, and then they start to fray, and the bristles start falling out. I mean, what you expect from like a 10 pack of brushes for $2? Oh man, I'm trying so hard not to take a bathroom break because I don't want to stop the goddamn camera. I gotta go to the bathroom. I ain't even gonna lie, yo. I can see the writings on the wall. It's no denying, so you might. Oh, everything's okay. Okay, we're back. Yeah, this is gonna be a weird ass time lapse. I might just have to cut out that center part where I took a break just now. I'll be alright, I guess. How we doing today, though, folks? Everybody good? Everybody good? He said, read between the lines. You fall down these rabbit holes. Got some bars going on over here. Okay. I think my squad can't rap. I think my gang can't rap. Crazy. Put that there. Try to finish. Only got 3 more gummies. What time is it? It's only 4:30. We paint 3 gummies in 30 minutes. We'll try. Oh, that is everything there is wet. Yep, that's wet. Yep, that's wet. Fuck me. Okay. Guess you gotta do it like this. Motherfucker think I won't pull out my stick. I pull that stick out on them and keep painting. Pull that stick and keep going. So this right here looks black. This spot. This right here. That looks black. No, the purple gummies already got some highlights on them, and I think there's fewer of those than the green gummies. So I hit those the first time around. They don't stand out that much, even in the photo. They don't cast a lot of like strong reflections. They're not catching a lot of light either. I can't. You gonna mess up my goddamn thing. Can't let you mess up my goddamn time lapse. All right, guys. My plan for this evening is, well, this right here is number one. Make sure I get some time lapse footage of the green. So we're doing that. Um, Man, I paint so slow that the video I want to make is gonna be maybe a 2 or 3 minute video, but it's taking me like weeks to just get the fucking footage of everything. Yeah, this gun was like deep in shadow. Oh, I'm not gonna try to lighten this one up more than that. Okay, let's see if we can do this one. I'm gonna have to adjust the picture a little bit. So this one is in the direct light a little more, but the rim of it on both sides is kind of dark. Let me start back with this blue and purple uh, mixture. Just because it looked black doesn't mean it's black. And then plus, you should rarely use black to darken your colors because black just muddies things up. So if you want a darker green, add a blue to darken your green. Blues and purples will make the perfect shadows for greens. And so when you go to apply your lighter greens beside these shadows, they'll blend easier because they're complementary, opposed to adding black to this to try to create these shadows. And then when you add your green and try to blend that to your black, you're gonna get a muddy color. And just because it looked black, that don't mean it is black. All right, and for the top side, we're going to use this permanent green light. So that's a rim, right? something like that, I guess. It'll work for now. Okay. All right. Got that one. And the last green gummy. Adjust this picture one more time. Oh, I'm shaking the camera. Stop. This one has a lot of shadow on it too. It's gonna be this one right here. You can see how much of it is. How much of that is just dark on the one side. So this side right here is gonna be mostly all purple, I guess. Let's go back in our purple and blues again. I'll start with the shadows. So the fabric should be dry, so I got a pivot point here where I'm not at risk of dragging paint everywhere. All right, so first detail there, we do want to try to start sharpening our lines a little bit. So I am taking care not to cross over on the finish, on the parts that I've already painted. So this section right here has a pretty decent rim light on it. Dark here, gonna pour that on some more. Now, that brush off. Haven't really been cleaning this brush in between colors since all of it is basically the same green. So I'm just wiping it real quick. All right. So this actually comes all the way from the top. Going around. It's gonna be hard to see this one right now, but It's there. Yeah. My old boss, same thing, colorblind. And so when you see how she dresses, she's like, you can tell if my husband helps me pick out my clothes because I can wear something colorful. She's like, if I pick out all my clothes, like most of her stuff is just like solid colors. All her clothes are like solid grays and blues. She's like just like darker tones. And I kind of noticed that. I was like, you wear a lot of like blues all the time. She's like, yeah, I'm colorblind. I buy clothes so that, when I get dressed, at least I know I fucking match. I'm not going out the house with a goddamn some green pants and a yellow shirt or some crazy shit. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine being colorblind. But then everybody sees colors the way they see colors. Yeah, we can agree that we're going to call this shade of color red, and everybody looks at it and we say, "Oh, that's red." Well, what the fuck does red look like to every? So not being able to see certain colors. I wonder if there's ever been a colorblind painter who just, paints how he sees colors or how they see colors. It might look great, a painting from a colorblind person. Well, like you say, some people um can see some colors. You know, like you say, your buddy, there's only like certain colors he can't see. So purples may be grayed out to him, but he may see greens just fine, or may see orange. You know, as well as like I said, whatever everyone else says orange is, you may be able to see it perfectly well. Yeah, that's the tragedy for a lifelong painter is eyesight degeneration, where it's just and it's a natural thing for most people. For most people, it's a natural thing. I've been wearing glasses my whole life. I can't imagine what I'll be like in another fucking 20 years. I'll be goddamn blind as a goddamn bat. All right, we actually got some painting done today. Where we at? An hour and a half almost. Okay, those are all the gummies. Everything has a first detail layer on it. Hey, check that out. I'm gonna go ahead and end our time lapse. I missed a phone call and a text message. Hmm. All right. Oh my god, this shit is tingled. All right, let's do that. I know that's right. He said, I don't think bats are blind, but no, definitely, bro. What? It won't let me. Fuck. Where's my shit? Where's all this? What is all this? Mm.
Trap House Entertainment. I'm just a big fish, swimming in a small pond. And the women say I'm magic when I wave my wand. So they call me the Don. I'm pumping like amphetamines, love them thick, red bone, thoroughbred pedigrees. And I bang like gorillas, so I stay in the trees, getting high on the leaves. And I know you wanna leave with a gangster like me, smoother than some wallabies. And some of my chicks are foreign, Italian and Portuguese, German and Japanese. She favors Lucy Liu, Norwegian and Chinese, kicking like Hong Kong food. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't like you dudes. You suckers are party poopers, y'all just go in my mood. Baby girl know the news, so we ain't even gotta talk. Took her right to the room, she stripped out of her thong. When I'm sweating like a caveman, I know you feel my bone, cause I make the bed rock like we was the Flintstones. I'm just a big fish swimming in a small pond, and the women say I'm magic when I wave my wand. So they call me the Don. I'm pumping like amphetamines, love them thick, red bone, thoroughbred pedigrees. I'm just a big fish swimming in a small pond, and the women say I'm magic when I wave my wand. So they call me the Don. I'm pumping like amphetamines, love them thick, red bone, thoroughbred pedigrees. Red bone, brown skin, big butt, stimulate my mojo. I'm trying to get hurt on hump like I'm Quasimodo. I make my manhood thump and do that shit slow mo. Have your ass screaming like you calling for the po-po. Sweating beans like 10 toes for hours like a nympho. Yeah, I got a long stroke and I love your deep throat. If the pussy good, I might let you meet my kinfolk. You can bring a friend too. That's what we into. Hope she's a 10 too, and real freaky like it. I'ma beat it down good like I'm trying to fight you. I like exotic women and I know that I excite you. Don't get hyped, boo. I'ma take the time to show you I'm a pimp. I hope you compete, gang, cause I talk a lot of shit. We're slick like Rick James. Got enough dick for 10 bitches for 10 days, and I ain't never had to pay no chickens to get laid. I'm just a big fish, swimming in a small pond, swimming in a small pond.
I don't like that image. um, All right, yeah, the pixels on that image look way better. Now, what it says when you put your lyrics in, do not include the vocalist's name, do not include extra text, example, intro, chorus, social media links, repeat lines must be written out, do not write chorus two times, etc. Begin each line with a capital letter. Do not use punctuation at the end of line. Do not include blank lines except between verse or chorus. Avoid entering excessive long lines. One sentence per line. Do not censor explicit words unless the words are dropped, bleeped in the audio recording. For example, don't enter F blank 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 unless the word was dropped or bleeped. So delete that. No punctuation. Pop pop. Up. Delete that. They said no punctuations at the end of the line. I think none of can't do that. No punctuation there. No. No. Every line has to start with a capital letter. Fuck, dude. Take this out. Bop, bop. And so this is the verse, but there's a space in between it. So take that out. Then it's to the chorus, but don't say chorus. Move that line. I guess take that out. Take that out. No punctuations. No punctuations at the end. Take this out. And this is why I don't do it for every fucking song. Okay, that has to go. This has to go. And that goes. I guess the spelling of this, I have to spell this right properly. Yeah. I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. Choose where you want your lyrics to appear. Basic, free. Get your lyrics into Apple Music, Google, YouTube, blah blah blah. Lyric Blaster for 14. You can get Spotify, Title, Instagram, Facebook. I don't need all that shit. Going for basic, free. I have read and agreed. Blah 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 blah. DistroKid, save my lyrics. That's done, son. You're still missing lyrics from 117 songs. What the fuck? How? I didn't even 117 songs? That's wow. I'm doing that in lyrics for now, man. I got 117 songs? Well, I guess. I guess, yeah. Damn. And ain't nothing. You think I'm gonna sit there and do that shit 117 times? This is when I need a fucking assistant. All that work that boy done put in. We got a gospel single about to hit the airwaves. That shit is crazy. Now I gotta pee again. Here, let me take a picture of this. All right, guys. I've done stuff today. Everybody was here to witness that shit, man. We saw that, right? Everybody saw we did stuff today. We got a song published. Well, we got some footage, some time-lapse footage of our green gummy bears. We got to check you out, Mr. Hot Shot, Mr. I Get Her Done. All right, short, sweet goodbye. I got to pee again, guys. I got to pee real bad. Damn, I ain't washed these brushes out. I got to clean these brushes off. Then I got to run to the bathroom. I love y'all. I sure appreciate y'all chilling with me this afternoon, this evening. Trying to make some progress for the 2026, guys. Trying to make some progress the best way we can. You know what I'm saying? We just doing our best. That's all we can ask for. Is we all got to just try our best. So as long as I got friends like y'all in my corner, I can't help but give it my best every time. I sure appreciate y'all. We're gonna wrap it up here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. I'm out of here.